Okay, so let's do an example of a confidence interval for a proportion. And these problems I'm only going to ask you to do in StatCrunch. Okay, so you don't have to do any of these by hand. So in the first problem, or in the only problem, we have a random sample of 200 customers who ordered hamburgers at a fast food restaurant, and 87 of them requested no onions on the burger. So the point estimate for the population proportion is the sample proportion. And the symbol for the sample proportion is a P with a hat on top. So that's P hat equals, and it's always X out of N. And remember that, because that's the key for how you know this is a proportion problem. Okay? Plus they're using the word proportion. But you're always looking for X out of N. So it's 87, which is X out of 200. And whatever 87 out of 200 comes out to be, that's what the proportion will be. So 87 out of 200, so that's 0.435. All right, so that's our point estimate. So now let's go over to StatCrunch and calculate the 90% confidence interval. So we're going to Stat, Proportion Stats, one sample with summary. And our number of successes, that's X, is 87 out of 200. And we want a confidence interval for P, a 90% confidence interval. We'll just leave that as the standard wall. Don't worry about that option. Hit compute, and that right there is our confidence interval. So we'll copy that, Control C, and paste it. And so our interpretation is we are 90% confident the population proportion, or the proportion of all customers of the restaurant who request no onions on their burger, is between 0.3773 and 0.4927. So in other words, we're 90% confident the population proportion is between 37.73% and 49.27%. All right, so that's all you have to do.